Welcome to Emsworth Museum, a jewel of rich stories in the heart of Emsworth. Established in 1988, Emsworth Museum holds a raft of buried tales of both industries and individuals. We're dedicated to preserving these stories of the triumphs and tragedies of its people, businesses and organisations. With rich stories and curious tales waiting to be uncovered, Emsworth certainly has more to offer than meets the eye. One such story begins with the oyster trade. The origin of the oyster trade dates back to the 1700s, and Emsworth was renowned for its bountiful oyster beds. Just 60 years later, it was recorded that 24,000 oysters had been dredged on just one of these tides in Emsworth. Throughout the many years, these oyster beds saw the industry flourish, reaching its golden age in the late 19th century. Many people were involved in the building of boats and helped shape the oyster industry. And by 1901, almost 400 people were working in the trade and were often employed by one of the two gentlemen to have acquired a majority of the oyster beds, J.D. Foster and Jack Kennett. In 1843, a convention was signed that prohibited the dredging of oysters in the summer months. Yacht and J-boat racing would soon become a summertime activity for many. But it wasn't all fun and games. In the midst of its glory, the oyster trade industry was about to dry up almost overnight. At several banquets in 1902, the oysters served had caused many people to become very ill, and in one case, caused the Dean of Winchester to die. The oysters had caused a serious typhoid outbreak, and a year later, Emsworth Harbour was declared polluted with sewage, and the sale of oysters from Emsworth was banned, and with that, the industry was over. Visit Emsworth Museum to discover more hidden jewels of other unique tales from its residents and local history. We look forward to seeing you.